morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Warthunder. This is a good day to be really mad at the tanks that we have. So, today I'm playing two different nations for you. I'm going to be playing the French and the Japanese, actually, as weird as it sounds. Those are the two that we're going to be playing out today because I have a new tank for each of them, and I don't like either of them. Yay! I hate them both, actually. We have the S-35, which is another Soma model. Terrible armor. Actually, its frontal armor is worse than its side armor. You would be better off turning this tank sideways when you reach an opponent. Your armor is actually heavier on your side than it is on your front. 35 millimeters versus 40. I don't know who designed this tank, but whoever they are, I want to kill them. Other than that, we have the SAO and the B1 BIS that I'm going to upgrade right now because I love this thing so much. Upgrade some range finding, loaders, need some vitality. I'm doing this randomly because honestly I don't care. I'm not going to use the B1 BIS for much longer, and even if I did, I wouldn't care about it enough to sink points into it. So, we're done with that. And then we have the Japanese Kamunist. I fucking hate this tank. You want to know why? Because it doesn't qualify as a tank. 12 millimeters of frontal armor. 12 millimeters of frontal armor. 10 millimeters of armor. 10 millimeters of armor. 6 millimeters of top armor. That can be penetrated by any plane with a machine gun, which means it can be penetrated by any plane in the game. And it doesn't even have a big gun. It's not even like a glass cannon. It's just a glass 37 millimeter. It has 3 machine guns. One in the turret, one in the hull, and one in an AM out. Let me tell you exactly how many bullets these machine guns have. You see that clip right there? That has a total of... You want to hear it? You want to know? 30 rounds. Let me tell you exactly how long that lasts when you have 3 of them firing at the same time. Pissing time. That's how long it lasts. No time at all. Our maximum armor is 30 millimeters, which can still be penetrated by everything except for 50 cals. What can be penetrated by 50 cals is everything on our front, side, top, and underneath. There's not a single part of this tank that 50 caliber machine guns will not tear into shreds. Not only that, you see these propellers on the back? I'm raging against this for the moment. You see these propellers on the back? Right here? You know? These things that look like they're from the LAT and they belong in water? Yeah. This tank may be light and all. She still sinks to the bottom of the ocean. This thing does not go in water. It can't float. These are just because they were there in real life. And you can't use them in game how you can use like the LVT. It annoys me because there are other aquatic tanks in this game. And this could be decent if it was aquatic. And it could flank. And it could get this 37 millimeter position. But it can't. For some fucking reason. Okay. That out of the way. I need to relax. Because I have the Horo. We're going to be taking out the Kami for you. I don't even care. This thing is a piss tank. It's terrible. We're going to be taking out the Horo. Which I need to be very careful with this tank. I get killed a lot doing stupid shit in this. And the Chiha Kai. Now this is a Japanese tank that I like. Finally, I know. Because I like to angle the frontal armor. Which gives me 36 millimeters of armor effectively. And on the lower I get above 60, but like the chance to ricochet is incredibly high. And of course this turret can be a little bit trolly if you hit it at the wrong angle and it can get really thick. Not to mention it has a thick gun shield. But, apart from the trolley bounciness and the fact that this has a sort of pike nose, which makes it look cool, this is a very fast tank that brings a very good gun for this tier into the battlefield. It has a APHE firing, Type 40, what's the gun? Type 1 47mm cannon with APHE. Now, that doesn't sound all that good because it only has armor-piercing high explosive, but the armor-piercing high explosive has 88 millimeters of penetration. And at 2.0 battle rating, that will go through most tanks from the front. Matter of fact, I can't think of anything that won't penetrate from the front. Even if like a KV1 got down tiered, we can penetrate his frontal glacis. There's no way that 75 millimeters can stop this APHE, which is great when we go up against something like BT5s and Panzers. This thing's an expert Panzer killer. I'm gonna say that and then get killed by the first Panzer III I see. But other than that, ammo's everywhere in this thing. Ammo's in the cheeks of the turret, which is hilarious because that's like where you're gonna get penetration. It has a very good engine. It has ammo racks pretty low, but where it has them, it has a lot of them. And it has this very large transmission that tends to eat up a lot of shots, even though the crew positioning is kind of shit. And it has a 3-man turret, which is great. Not to mention a hull-mounted machine gun, which I kind of have problems with because it's hull-mounted, and you can't use it. But I don't think you can use this back machine gun either. So, in either case, that is what we have. I'm going to get out of the way with this terrible, terrible lineup on the French tree first, and then move to the Japanese tree. I've had good games all day today on both sides of these trees, grinding for these new vehicles, and I hope I can show you guys more. Gotta take a drink. Sorry. Gotta get my throat nice and ready. It seems after these longer Let's Plays, like a half an hour plus, especially when I'm doing something like TeamSpeak on Postscriptum, which, by the way, there is more coming. There's always more coming. I will be able to play that whatever you need. I'm waiting for the servers to cool off and see if I can get somebody else in to help me out. Because, yeah, it's opening debut day. I just went in yesterday to see, like, what the graphics were doing and how it was working. Let's take the S-35. We don't want any high explosive, and we want very little ammunition for our AP. So 25 rounds. Yeah, that seems pretty fair. How much can this penetrate? 69 millimeters. God damn it. And it's solid shot, too. Like, this is why that 47 on the Japanese tank is so good, because this is a 47 millimeter, exactly the same caliber, but it has less penetration, no explosive mass, and I do believe it fires slower. So for a 47 millimeter, that Jap gun, she chips all the boxes and does it better than this thing, even though it brings less armor into the battlefield. This thing's fast for what I thought it would be. Maybe it's that lack of frontal armor. Who knows? I think 20 mils can penetrate that, which sucks, but I can't really angle it. I might as well literally just enter battle like this, because my side armor is so much stronger. I don't want to get taken from the front. I don't, because 37 millimeters won't bounce off this. They'll go right through. Alright. There's always somebody up on that hill. I can't wait for them to put a shot into my armor. Uh-oh, I saw that. Probably a tank destroyer or maybe a light tank who's hanging back, but I don't know why he is. There's nothing here yet. Oh, Panzer II C-DAC. The Seal Clubber himself. Oh, he's behind that rock. Come on, bud, push out. Nope, 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 nope. Those 20 mils will make light work of our armor, I believe. If he's using a PCR. If he's not... Well, if he's not, then he's not playing the Panzer II correctly. You know, if you're not using a PCR on a seal clubbing tank, you might as well not be playing a seal clubbing tank. Oh god, M4s. Oh, fuck. Oh, wow. Holy shit, how do we bounce that? Oh god. Okay, yep. 76 millimeter right through that front plate. With APHE, so it actually has explosive mass, and right into my crew's face. Jesus, I was not expecting the land shuttle battleship to be there. This thing has APHE. This 75 should make short work of that thing's frontal crew. Let's go see if we can sniff him out again. Because this 75 can actually take him out at range. And if he aims poorly, we can make him pay for it. We just have to get the first shot off. And not... What? Ooh. Oh, you've got to be shitting me. Alright, ready? This thing has some good depression. I've been testing it out. We're glitching. Boom. There we go. Frontal crew taken out. Now you have to fire at the above turret. Ready? Boom. Hit the frontal, hit the above turret. Now, where is the rest of his crew? We're in a good downhill position. What the hell? Who penned me? Honey? Oh, Japanese tank destroyer. There we go. Oh, right in the turret, too. You know, as much as they say it gives the commander vision, I wish that thing just wasn't there. It doesn't help me. I've been penetrated through that 2 or 3 times now. When they were bouncing off of my glacis. They went right through that. Now we're in the most heavily armored tank, so let's just lob shot. Good. Got his loader. Gotta cut his reloads in half. Yep. Can't pen me, bud. Can't pen me. But I can pen you. So let's just... Ooh, 75mm right in the core. Yeah, bud. Sorry. No can do on that whole penetration thing. Afraid I'm the French. Ah, God. Okay, he got me. Nope. Okay. Damn it. He can penetrate my flat part of my armor. That's not good. Okay, we destroyed his breach. Yeah, there we go. Take that shot. Take it, take it, take it, take it, take it. You gotta be... Piss me off. I don't have it. I need to repair. I don't have any guns. No way. Where did that penetrate? Where? Where did this penetrate me? Turret. No. Turret ring. Even better than the turret. He got me in the turret ring. God damn. Okay, that's the next Japanese tank that I'm getting. Definitely. I will grind for that later. Alright. That sucks. Hey, wait. Here's a good thing. I don't have to be in this game anymore. Yeah. It will be tallied as a loss. I don't care. My gamer score will not go anywhere. Well, that's exactly what I think of the French skill tree. It sucks. Yay, I won a battle trophy for that, really. Ooh, is that a plane backup? Yes, it is. And oh, it's S-35 parts. Wonderful. Where's the S-35? Modifications. Parts. Installed. Wonderful. So if I break down, I'll be fine. Japanese, 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 Japanese. Let's go. Let's hope you guys do better. As you saw, like, that's my next thing. That is literally the next thing that I'm researching is that Honi with a 75mm gun. I think it's the first 75 that the Japanese get. And, oh, we're on home turf. We should get a home field advantage here. Our tanks were built for this kind of shit. Wonderful. Alright. We're going to... I don't want to do it, but let's take out the Kami. This APHE has 55mm of penetration. By the way, that 55mm is the same as the high explosive on the Horo. Yeah, just to solidify how much this tank sucks. I want to get killed by 50 cals. I want to. Somebody end my suffering. Please. I'm going to go right up to B. I don't even care. I'm not going to play suicidally, but... I'm not going to be complaining if I die. Consider it an honorable death if I can kill one thing in this fucking Tiger tank without armor. Or a gun. This is like if you took all the worst things about the Tiger, like the barely slanted lower glacis, the not slanted upper glacis, the shitty turret traverse, the incredible amount of machine guns on the original, like, Tiger 1 chassis that they all removed and then plated over, the lack of mobility, the underpowered engine, and just everything bad about the Tiger 1, and then ripped all the armor off, ripped the 88mm out, and gave it a 37mm and, like, no armor at all. This is, you could, if 10mm, you can kick the side of this tank, and it will deform around your foot. I'm not kidding you. I believe the 10mm of armor, you could kick it real hard on that flat side, and it would probably bend. Bullets will go through that at close range, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but like on something flat like this with space inside and no like asbestos or anything covering the inside to resist the strain of it, bullets will probably go right through that. When a machine gun makes you think twice, is it even a tank? I blew his ammo up. That's armor-piercing high explosive for you. And hey, the Zis-30 didn't even get that kill. Great, you Russian pig. Get your own kills. Alright, there's one. I'll take out planes in this. I have no problem with that. I'll take out planes during this one if I want to, if I feel like it. This is funny, but this Zis-30 is more protected than I am. He's a heavy tank compared to me over here. We can't pen the Valentine anywhere. Have a taste of our 3 machine guns. I was like, angle the armor, and then I forgot. I don't have any armor. Yeah, I don't even care where he hit me. Wherever he hits me, he's gonna go through. Yeah, he even hit me at like an extreme angle. Went right through. I sincerely do not believe there's a single place on his vehicle where we can penetrate the armor. I'm gonna bring the ammo count down. Yeah, on this, and then we go to battle. We're going in the Ho row. We're gonna take B from the side and lob some 150mm shells, you know, because I feel like it for fun. I don't know whether to do high explosive or AP. AP seems like better for close range, but the high explosive has the same penetration at all ranges, kind of like a heat round does. I'm not saying that this is anywhere close to a heat round. It's just that the high explosive payload is so heavy that it can break through 55mm at any range. Not a bad thing whatsoever. What is a bad thing is the fact that there's a hole right there that shows my crewman's skull. Very, very nice for those American machine guns. Yeah, imagine a 50 cal just coming right through there and taking that guy's face off. That's what happens every time I ride into battle in this. Let's take the hill. I don't know how good the torque on this engine is, but I want to take the hill. I think I can. I think I can get up there. Come on, you fat Japanese bastard. Yeah, there we go. Out of my way, tree. This is my own soil. Somebody has invaded Japan. They shall pay. In rice cakes. And blood. Oh, come on. Ah. Take one more shot over here. Yep, nope. Not happening. Taking an allied plane. Let's go. Over the hill and through the woods to the point we go. Eventually we will get there if this fricker decides to go. Yak one? The Yak one I fear far more. The Yak one is diving to meet me, okay. Eat my dead corpse. Please don't, actually. That's really creepy. Oh, this is an even better spot. Hi, guys. Can I help you? Valentine Mark 1. Alright. We, chipped him. There's a Churchill all the way over there. We can... We... Why is this not settling down and fixing itself? Ugh. Use the high explosive. I don't know how no one has shot us yet. Can you guys get out of the way, you little things? I don't know what they are. Ooh, M2. That's a whole lot of penetration right there. Oh, come on, come on. No! No, my high explosive! I can hold F to start repairing, but I can also just... Yeah. No, I expected him to see me eventually. Darn it. We didn't look like a pillbox? Nah, I guess not. Maybe that M2 saw my shot and where it came from. Has a lot of machine guns. Alright, finally, star of the show. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 88 millimeters can get through anything on the enemy team that we've seen thus far. Except maybe the Churchill's turret. But that Churchill's dead, so we don't have to worry. We're going to go right between C and B, because it looks like that's where they're coming from. Or it looks like, I mean, that's where they're going. SBD-3. This thing has a bomb on it, right? Yeah, probably we're going to close with him and then just release, and if we can't release in time, we'll ram him. Yep, we'll follow you in. No problem with that. There we go. Au revoir, Schweinhund. Up we go. That's not what I meant. Where are we going? Alright. I see self-propelled anti-air. I see Crusader. I see armored car. Do I have MGs up yet? That I do. Gepard. Yeah, alright. Hull damage, nothing else. Oh, they're going for C. Alright. We take C then. We will take Jerusalem. I mean C. It's a good thing we're getting like little bits of damage, getting in planes, actually removing threats from the battlefield, because bombers are far more dangerous than, you know, tanks. At least for just how many kills they can rack up. Anti-aircraft is doing its job for once. Can we? Nope, we cannot use the back machine gun at all. That's unfortunate. Let's go for C. We have a lot of time left in this game, I think. Well, at least before they become an issue. Oh, Oni won. Uh-oh. It's the same guy who killed us last time. Hopefully not. There we go. Where are you guys? There we go. There's a Crusader. Oh, right top of the turret. Are you kidding me? How is this not hitting him? That was right on the money. Oni, alright. No chance there. We'll go for it. We'll keep pushing. But I don't trust this. I think there's a whole mess of them right behind that point. So I'm gonna get in a spot to fire at the ones coming next. Alright, right there. Oh, come on. These houses and shit get in my way. Like, that's a straw hut. How does armor-piercing rounds not go right through that? There we go. No, he's dead. My kills. My kills. All-mounted MG for the win. FTW. Now, I don't know if those are like 7.7 or 50 cals, but I doubt it. I don't even know if the Japanese... I don't think the Japanese have 50 caliber machine guns at this tier. Or like, even all of their anti-aircraft seem to be 20 millimeter machine guns. Or at least as far as I can tell. Alright. Oh. There's a Mark II armored car, I think, or anti-aircraft, one of the two. Either case, we're going to take him out. No, this better not drop me. Yeah, okay, good, we're fine. Uh-oh. Whatever that... Oh, yep, there's AT down there. It's a light tank. Commander's dead. Gunner's damaged. That APHE has a tendency to, like, stick to stuff and then blow up. And deal a lot of damage, even if it's not all that... Ooh, wow, what the hell did that... How'd that happen? There we go. There we go. Tetrarch is done. That's the one we shot at, too, probably. And Tank Rescuer for helping our buddy out. Yeah, I hate that machine gun. It has no ammo at all. And it's done. That's all. You get, like, 2 passes with it. There he is. Yeah, turn, boy, turn. Alright, there we go. Face armor. Just Gepard. He's got 20 mils. He won't go through it. Yeah, that's the other thing. Our hull-mounted machine gun can be fired, even if our gunners are all dead. Our armor, however, can still be penetrated by a 20 mil. He's using APCR. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Right through our frontal glacis, too. The heaviest part of our armor. He just pens us at all. I can't believe he survived this long. I suppose he is fighting light tanks. But that game is ours. We have won the day. I feel no better about myself, and I did not enjoy that. It sucks when you like have to work to get into position, and then when you get into position, you can't do anything. We are a little bit away from the Honey. If I kept grinding tonight, I could get the Honey and do another video on it, but honestly, I'm exhausted. And I have more to do tomorrow. Yay. It's always good when you can wake up to more pain. But we have more to try out for you. This is a tank that a lot of people, if it's anything like the Cheeto, people hate it. Like, for one reason or another, people hate it. So, if you'll look, we have something interesting here. I don't know if I could call this a tank. I think it's closer to artillery, at least on the Japanese side. You have here is an incredibly thick mantlet of 50 millimeters, but the sides all get really heavy, and it's a little bit tapered. Like, it's a little bit tapered. You could hit the bottom, and it would bounce. You could hit the top, and it would bounce. You can hit these front parts, and it'll go through 50, and then 50 again. So that could cause it to bounce. It could hit any of this, but that's it. Everything else is a flat 50 millimeters of armor. So the only positive you get in this tank over the others is you can resist 50 cals from the front. From the side, 20 millimeters and 25. 20 millimeters, 50 cals will go through that. 50 cals will go through this. 50 cals will go through this. Apart from that, this thing's positive is its gun. This large 75 Type 2 Model 2 75 millimeter cannon. And if you look in the back, that's a hell of a lot of ammo rack. We have two engines? No, we have one big engine with 375 horsepower. Again, large Japanese transmission to, eat that shrapnel. And it's essentially a buffed up version of the tank that we were just in, which I do enjoy. So, if you look at the mods, you get APHE and APHE with a different name that can penetrate 157 millimeters of armor. And the drop-off ain't that bad. And this has 137. So, this is some high penetration, armor-piercing, high explosive. 157 millimeters at battle rating 3.7. This thing's gun has got to cream everything. And lucky for you guys, we get to test that theory in a test drive. Yeah. And let's see, what is the high explosive pen? 8 millimeters, so nothing. Great. Oh, the saddest picture in this game. Russians running over a dead Panzer IV. Press Panzer IV F2 in the comments to pay your respects. This thing have a hull mounted? That it does. I'm starting to like those hull mounted machine guns for some fucking reason. Ready? T95. Oh. Damn, we actually hit the exact part we were supposed to. We just didn't penetrate. This reload rate is impressive for a 75 millimeter. Not the best thing in the world, but not the worst either. Same amount of ammo in these guns. Great. Glad to see it. Let's see if this APHE will... It did detonate inside of the tank, so it's not going to go through stuff like this and not detonate. Which is good, because if you get down-tiered, you can really have a problem, because it feels like you're working with APCR when you're actually working with APHE. And I do not know why that did not kill this whole Sherman, but the second round will definitely do the job. And considering we can set it on its way in a matter of like 5 seconds, which is great. And not to mention, this thing's top speed looks like it's going to be 45 kilometers per hour. I'm impressed with that, and I like it a lot. So, that's really good. Turret traverse doesn't leave anything to be desired. This is exactly what I'd want in a scouting tank. Nice and calm traverse so you can pick your target, aim on the move. Also, we just blew a Pershing's turret off. Aim on the move, and No, I thought I was going to punctuate that with a nice kill, but unfortunately we're not. We kind of run out of ammo a little fast. We're already at 17 rounds out of 24. Man, dude. The APHE plus the fact that I know where to shoot American tanks. I've blown off the last 3 turrets. Let's see if we can blow this one off as well. Let's just go there. Yeah, we burned it out, but no turret detonation. No super Pershing getting its head blown off. That's what you get for wearing my comrade's armor. Don't take the hull off of a Tiger tank and then shove it on your tank and don't expect it to get blown off. Okay, so we're traveling at the same speed, so I can basically fire at him. Well, not at the same speed, but you get what I mean. Let's just go there. Alright. Hi, tree. How are you doing? Alright. We're going to go up here. We're going to take a couple of shots at the T-95. I don't know what we're going to be able to pen. Probably his turret, or his little commander's cupolas. And 3, 2, 1. Perfect shot right through the seam of this turret, right through the turret ring. Now, I do believe this was an experimental tank. I don't study Japanese tanks nearly as much as I probably should, just because of their utter lack of armor and almost utter uselessness in the Pacific theater, other than China, of course. But once China gets actual tanks from the US, the Japanese military kind of falls apart, at least in the armor division. Because these were designed, or at least I know that the originals, like the Goko and stuff, were designed in such a way that they were a balance between infantry attacks, supporting the infantry, you know, by firing high explosive, by being slow, the infantry tank concept that the British are so famous for pioneering, for being able to keep up with the infantry, but, you know, be slow enough for them to gather behind them and still advance. And the cavalry, who wanted a quick breakthrough vehicle that could keep up with armored and motorized trucks, and, you know, advance into position, but had to, like, sacrifice armor and sacrifice, weapon to do so. This thing's front is impregnable. Oh, probably, we're using high explosive, so let's fire... Our depression, wait. Let me press C here. Our depression ain't bad. I'd take that over a hill in an instant. So, we're fighting at an angle like this with our gun pointing down. Not bad. The only thing you can hit there is this 3-man turret, and if you don't kill everyone inside, even if you do kill everyone inside, you have crew left over. I'm still using high explosive, you idiot. I don't know why that didn't blow up inside the tank, but let's just load this AP round real quick. I don't know what the thickness on the sides of these are. Oh, that went in. It blew up the vision ports around the butt. Can we get through here? There we go, right through there, yep. Let's start a fire. Yep, engine, transmission, she's on fire, boys. Alright. See if we can't get a little bit of the crew with these turrets. No penetration. Well, she's gonna burn to death, but I'll put one more round into her. This thing, it's a good premium. It's worth it if you want to play the Japanese tree. This is definitely a vehicle worth your time. It is not worth it if you're like me and you value a lot of armor and you value a lot of chance to bounce. This will not bounce. Its armor is flat. You don't want to play it at a slant because it has unslanted cheeks that are easy to go through. It is fast, which is not a requirement for me, because I like to play heavy tanks and mediums with large reserves of armor. What it does have on its side is a high silhouette, a large amount of depression, speed, and a very, very impressive armor-piercing high explosive round. I could see this tank being used to pop over a hill, fire off a very strong round, then dance behind the enemy and do the same exact thing from another hill. Or to simply be used the same way the Hellcat is, as a run around with your chicken, run around with your head cut off like a chicken, and shoot and pen, and that'll be it, because this can pen most things from the sides, from the front, from the back, which is probably where you should be engaging slowing, seeing as you have no armor to slug it out with them at the front. In any case, unlike other Japanese designs, we do have an anti-aircraft machine gun ring, which I think is operated by the commander, but if it's not, whatever. Commander shouldn't die in the first hit anyway. But of course, they are these shitty Japanese machine guns. So, that's pretty much a whole look at the tank. And obviously, we did a mixed French-Japanese video today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a wonderful day.